Hey little cuties, DemiBoBemi here and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are building a pirate's hideaway, which was, the idea was given to me, I almost said the inspiration was given to me, I guess kind of the inspiration. Anyway, I was inspired to do this because of the suggestion that Galaxy Girl had. She said that we should introduce a pirate into the Let's Play for Rags to Royalty, and I thought that that was such a good idea. And I thought the perfect place to set up the pirate's hideaway would be the bluffs in Windenburg. Originally I had tried to build it in Solani and I wanted to have it be like Pirates of the Caribbean and like a pirate ship and like this whole thing, and it just like wasn't turning out right, and I thought it would be like kind of weird if like she had to go to Solani to like meet this guy. So I mean, end goal, or like not end goal, whoa, okay, but like end game, like if they ran away together, it might make more sense if they like ran away to Solani, like ran away to the Caribbean, you know what I'm saying, instead of like her traveling months by boat to meet this dude. Anyway, so it seemed a little like it made a little bit more sense that the pirate would have this sort of camp set up in like the middle of like these demolished like ruins, and I kind of had this idea that the ruins would, so there's like a lot of rocks around, you'll see, and at first I was like, oh, I guess that's kind of weird, like who would build around all of these rocks, like that doesn't make sense. However, it does make sense if there was like a rock slide or a landslide or something. So that was kind of my idea. There was like some ruins and maybe they got even more destroyed by a rock slide. So I wanted this to be like a very hidden away campsite. Like I didn't want any of it to look permanent at all, because I thought about building him like a little hut. But then that was kind of weird because like how long has he been here, you know? So it seemed weird to have him like living in like a full-blown hut. So I decided on a camp, and I kind of wish that the Get Famous tent prop that we have was like actually usable, because the canvas tent would have made significantly more sense. And I don't really understand why that's like not usable. I still think that would be a really fun like update or addition, to either have a canvas tent or for them to update it and like let it be usable. Probably they'll never do that, because why would they? I can only imagine that someone has made a mod, so I'm sure I could probably find some custom content for it, because I know the Strangerville trailers, somebody created custom content from those assets and actually made them like usable like rabbit hole items. Like they basically took the like tent function, and then instead of having like the tent skin, it was like the trailer park trailer skin, which is really cool. So I feel like they could probably do that with the canvas tent, because like I feel like not every one of my Sims, like even just in regular gameplay, like not all of them are gonna have like a waterproof, like plasticky, whatever material tent, you know? Like I feel like some of them are gonna wanna like rough it and have a canvas tent or whatever. I mean, you know, just cause, but I wanted it to be a tent and be temporary. So I'm using this one, and I tried to use the most neutrally colored tent. We'll just have to use our imaginations. I mean, that's kind of been this whole Let's Play anyway, but whatever. So that was kind of that. I do eventually move this lot to a bigger lot on the Windenburg Island, because I didn't realize initially when I was building this that the bluffs could not, like, that location couldn't be changed, which is kind of a gripe of mine. Like, I hate that certain locations are like locked. Like I don't like that I can't change like the bluffs to anything, and I don't know if that has to do with like a gameplay thing where like people are gonna call you up and say there's a cool party at the bluffs, let's go, and so like they have to be there. But like it's so frustrating that like I can't change what the bluffs are. Like I can build on it, which is really cool, but it has to be the bluffs, and that bugs me. So I couldn't make it residential anyway, and so I had to move it to a different lot that I could make residential. And it kind of, I don't know, because I had originally started building the build so that it like flowed with the surrounding items, like the environment that it was in. But then I kind of decided to go for like the build is inside of these sort of like cliff face, like in a, I don't know what the term is, like a gulch. Is a gulch a thing that would make sense? I don't know. Some sort of like a little tiny like valley where this, I'm imagining, used to be like a fortress of some kind, surrounded by the sea and all of these rocks. Was probably pretty formidable. But then like a landslide like destroyed it or something crazy. And so you'll see I build not like anything too extra crazy from this point out. It's like mostly just like mixing and matching these rocks and like turning it into like a one entrance only kind of area. Like I don't actually know, I haven't play tested this at all, so I'm hoping everyone can get in and out of here okay and people aren't like walking through the rocks, which to be honest I'm sure they will, but whatever. I wanted it to be like that one main like archway to be the main entrance, you know. Like I wanted it to feel very like protected anyway. So most of this is like not functional really. It's just a bunch of like pretty stuff that just gives you a vibe, you know. Alright guys, well I think that's kind of enough rambling from me. I mostly just add in lots of rocks and like little bits and bobs and like plants and grass and stuff to make it like feel authentic. But anyways, that's pretty much that. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the video and the screenshots. I'm super excited to introduce the pirate character into our Let's Play, and if you guys are not watching Rags to Royalty, which is a medieval challenge that I created, or at least I think I created, I haven't seen it anywhere else, but I also really haven't looked. So it's basically like rags to riches, but instead of like just becoming rich, the main character wants to become part of the royal family, and it's a little bit of a like the Black Widow challenge like mixed in there too, because she can't get divorced. She can only find more creative ways to get out of her marriage. Anyway, if you're interested in Let's Plays and medieval stuff and dramatic gameplay, go and check that out. I'll probably link it somewhere in the video so it's easy to find. But anyways, like I said, I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of this video and I will shut up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I super duper appreciate it. If you guys have any comments, tips, tricks, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or you can always hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, or wherever, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!